Hi, welcome back. Clearly I'm not at my house because I'm sitting at an actual table, but I'm glad you're here because this channel is all about me being lonely and wishing I had more friends and deciding, okay, let's journal together because then I can at least feel like I'm socializing. Anyways, let's hop into it. Today's prompts are about feeling abundant, and I think when I say this, my first instinct is financial abundance. Like, I want to feel like I have more than enough money, even if it's not that I have $1 million, it's just that I have enough for what I need. But if abundance means something different to you, just go with that. So hopefully, if you've been feeling a little cheap, a little insecure lately, these prompts will help you realize that we do have a lot of privileges. If you're sitting down to watch a YouTube video, you inherently have a lot of privileges. And while everybody has different levels of those privileges, feeling gratitude can always make you feel better. And the first prompt is, what is 4 things you bought in the last year that are your favorite purchases? So what 4 things have you bought sometime within the last year that you're like, oh yeah, if I could only have bought 4 things, those are going to be the 4 things that I choose. And maybe that's like the best cup of coffee you've ever had in your life one time, and maybe that's a car. Everybody's at a different place. Now you're going to write down your 3 favorite purchases from the last 6 months. And your 2 favorite purchases from the last month. Now you're going to write down what is something that you have in abundance? So maybe you do have a lot of disposable income. Maybe you have a lot of time. Maybe you have neither of those things, but you have a fridge stocked with food. What is something that you have that makes you feel wealthy, makes you feel fulfilled in some way on a material level? Or I guess physical level? Again, it could be something like time. It could be something like health. But you know what I mean. What is something that people strive for that you have? It could just be one thing. It could be really small. But make a note of what it is. Now you're gonna write down one thing you lack abundance in. So what is something you wish you had more of? Maybe that's money, maybe that's time. Those are the two big ones. Maybe that is more relationships that you feel comfortable and supported in. Just write down something that you wish you had more of. And now you're going to write down one thing you can do to help you take a step towards that abundance. So maybe it's one more side hustle. Maybe it's saying no more often so you have time to yourself. Maybe it's putting yourself out there in one way this week. Just acknowledge what that one thing is. I'm not telling you you have to do it. I'm just saying acknowledge it. And last but not least, you're gonna write down one way in which things always work out for you. So maybe you always end up finding the best places to eat, or maybe money comes in right when you need it, always. Maybe you effortlessly keep plants alive. Maybe good books just fall into your lap. It can be the smallest thing. Maybe you wake up before your alarm all the time. Just what is one thing that always works out for you that you're super grateful for? Okay, that's all I have for you today. Hopefully, if again you've been feeling a bit stretched thin, in some resources that made you realize that you do have some resources. Feeling gratitude can help ease an uneasy heart. And also there's hopefully some steps you can take towards moving in the direction you want to go. And overall, I hope that just made you feel like even the tiniest bit more abundant in some way. I really appreciate you for being here, and I will see you in the next one.